Alrighty, so one thing that we do on this channel a lot is take a look at the revenue chart for all the gacha games, at least the gacha games that ever get put on these charts, and we're going to see how these games did. Now, I already seen it, and I'm very proud and very surprised because of the last couple of banners, right? It seems like a lot of games are kind of going down in revenue. We're gonna take a look. Make sure you guys subscribe and like. Let's see. So we have Genshin Impact at number 1 with $35 million. At number 2, we have our own Nikke. Now, that's crazy because Nikke made more than not only Fate, which is Fate Grand Order, which it usually always does, but Honkai Star Rail only made 20 million off mobile. Now, obviously, Honkai Star Rail has the, PC where most people, I want to say most people are playing, and then also they have the console where players are playing, so they made a lot more money. Same thing goes for Genshin, same thing goes for Nikke. These are games that have other platforms and make money off other platforms. But from their mobile revenue charts, it's surprising to see Nikke still averaging $27 million. And the fact that they made $27 million with what they had this month is quite crazy. Well, technically in January, they had Scarlet, Modernia, the Step Up, Moran, Leona. Like, they had a lot of characters here, but I want to say that 27 million is carried because of obviously the Scarlet and then Modernia and the Step Up banner, of course, right? So that's pretty cool. Honkai though, they made 20 million and they had Dr. Ratio. Ruan Mei was in January, and she is best character in the game? She's arguably the best character in the game. So that's so surprising that they had their best character in the game make only 20 million off mobile. And I say only 20 million because before their month 28 million, and they had shitter banners before. That was Argenti, right? And now Argenti is one of the most important characters for the newest content. Bounty Rush made $13 million, which is understandable. They had their 5th anniversary. Kind of went crazy. Ace, Yamato, Whitebeard, they kind of went crazy, right? So that just makes sense. Let me see. Black Clover Mobile Global dropped big time. They're still making money. 5 million is still great, of course, but they dropped big time. They dropped damn near triple. They hit triple. They went down by a lot, right? They went down by $12 million, which makes sense, right? The thing about Black Clover, mobile, it's not a bad game at all. In my opinion, I think it's a cool game, but it's just so silly how it works, right? The end game is gear farming, and it's the worst gear farming I've seen in a game because you could do 100 runs and still not get a LR gear piece, right? A lot of people don't like the game much because it's quite dry. I know the characters they get are a bit dead right now. The next hypest thing they have is Black Costa. After that, it's Merleona. I don't know what's coming after that, but they don't have much hard-hitting characters. You know what I mean? They don't have much hype characters for people to actually care about. But I'm still glad they're making money, right? That was the game that I was worried about, only because one, my friend does content on it and he's doing a great job right now, so I don't want that game to really fall off, because if that game falls off, he's gonna fall off. It's just how it works, but I don't want that to happen. And then another thing is also the JP version of that same game, if they show it here, makes damn near no money. 140,000 in the month of January is outrageous, especially since they had Merleona. Though she came out yesterday, I think, so that's okay. But this is still very, very bad. Very, very bad. And it's the only difference between global and JP is the language. That's the only difference, right? Global and JP, the only difference is that global has English text, JP has Japanese text, right? So if they're not spending that much money on this game, I'm assuming it's because the game is not that good. I'm worried the same thing might happen to the actual Black Clover Mobile on global. So there's that. Some of these games are still trying to run. Artillery Gear, you're really still trying to run. Higan, close your game, bro. But let me see other games that I actually do care about. The JJK game went from 25 million to 10 million. Which is quite crazy because they had a Gojo Purple. I know you guys are probably wondering, how do I know all these things, right? I just know. No webcam, by the way, because there's no place to kind of put it here. So unfortunately, there's that. But yeah, I don't know. Dokkan. To be fair, they did get their anniversary stuff, but it was at the end of the month, realistically. So this month, like at the end of February, in March, when we get the next revenue charts, they're gonna go all the way up for real, right? Legends is making obviously a bit less than what they had before. I think they had a pretty hype celebration last month, in the month of January. So there's that. Let's see what else we got here, bro. One Piece Bounty Rush Global only 3 million. So what's this one? JP is making 13 million. I didn't even know Bounty Rush had a Japanese version. I thought it was just like a global version. I guess they have a Japanese version. I didn't know that. Okay. Arknights is making 2.9 million. Not bad. Like, all these games that are making a million over is not bad, right? I'm gonna be honest. A game that's making a million or up is not bad, right? Obviously it would be better for them to make more than a million a month, because it's a company, but it's not bad money, right? Realistically, what I would say is bad money is 15,000 for a month for a company is so bad. 15,000 for a company a month is horrendous. Like, y'all don't even understand how bad that is, right? Anything under a million, it's like you got to start checking yourself. Reverse 1999, right? Punishing Grey Raven, it's still going to be good, right? I think that 500,000 range is going to keep the game going. Honkai Impact 3rd, probably not going to shut down for a while, right? Like, these are games that won't shut down in this range. Games within this range, from Neural Cloud all the way down, these are games that have to start thinking about the new job career, right? Danmachi Battle Chronicles, unfortunate, the game was pretty trash, so it's not surprising that they're making no money. It's really surprising that Black Clover Mobile JP has flopped heavily, and obviously now that we've reached the second month of global Black Clover, like I said, it is going down a lot as well. It went down damn near times 2, right? Times 2 the money. It went down by a lot of money. 12 million is no joke. And so there is that. To be fair, right, you got to realize in the first month of Black Clover as well, they had Julius and Noel. I don't know why they wanted to rush, because why are they trying to rush to a version that makes no dollars, right? Just keep it, you know what I mean? Keep it P. But for now, like, I wouldn't be surprised if next month Black Clover Mobile started making less than a million or around a million. But I wouldn't want that, of course, right? I'm just saying I wouldn't be surprised, because they don't really have, like, even if they have cool characters, they have these seasonals from the manga or whatever. That I think they're just like chapters, or not chapters, like freaking shonen freaking like cover arts or whatever. They have those seasonal characters come to the game, but even if they do have that, it's cool, but nobody's gonna spend their money for them if they suck. It's just the reality situation. Arknights is doing pretty good, like I said. Let me see what else. Devil May Cry. This is a brand new game. My friend Lunar does content on this. 1.6 million their first month. Not bad. Especially since Devil May Cry is a bit like, as a mobile game, I don't know if it's a gacha game, but a mobile game, different than what it usually is, right? So that's a bit surprising. Maybe they would have made less. I think that's pretty good for their standards of what they usually do for games, right? Puzzles and Dragons, global 500,000, not bad. Snowbreak 500,000. Tower of Fantasy, the Genshin Killer is making 500,000 a month. They also are having a collab, I believe. I don't know if they had it already or if they're going to have it, but they're having a freaking collab with Evangelion. So yeah, pretty cool there, I guess. Tower of God New World 1.9 million. I'm so glad Tower of God, a Tower of God game, is making a pretty good amount of money, right? 1.9 million for Netmarble. Out of this is one out of their 50 games. I'm glad that this game is not around this lower range. I didn't think Tower of God was a game that would get so much love like it did, especially since not many people know what it is. But I'm glad that Tower of God is actually doing pretty well for itself, right? 1.9 million is not bad, right? But I think I'm really proud of Nikke the most, right? They are snapping. Right, 2024 is only the beginning. Okay, I'm not gonna say that because every year it's only the beginning. No, they're it's not close to the end or anything like that. Definitely not. Nikke is not gonna shut down for a while, right? Like when they released all last year, they averaged $20 million minimum across all platforms. $20 million minimum a month. That's crazy. 20 million minimum is crazy. Right, and now even at the start of 2024, already hitting a bang with 27 million alone on mobile, right? And there's again the PC port. I know I spent a lot of money on that freaking event, and I am on PC. So what's stopping everybody else from doing that as well, right? They made a lot of money. Honkai Star Rail is a bit surprising that they made only 20 million on mobile, but again, they have a PC and a freaking PlayStation port as well, so they should be fine overall. I mean, they will be. It's Honkai Star Rail. They're good. Overall, proud of all these games. Right, obviously you could see from like some of these games that had their release month, how much money they made to their second month. You could see the big drop in a lot of these games. JJK, still 10 million is good, but again, a big drop. Black Clover, 17 million on release. Again, a massive drop to 5 million, right? And then if it drops again, which I'm assuming it will drop again because they don't have any hard hitters unless Asta drops next month or this month, they're going to drop big time again, right? It's just the reality of the situation. A lot of people say the game is sorry, but I do think the game is pretty cool. I just hear bad things about the gear system, so there is that. But overall, the game is doing well. All these games are doing well besides these sorry ass games on here. Let me know what you guys think. Again, no webcam because there was no place to put it, but let me know what you guys think if you agree with it. I'm gonna leave the link to this website down below in the description, so, or at least the comment section, so you could check it out yourself if I missed anything that you care about. But let me know what you think. I'm out. Peace.